Rihanna and A$AP Rocky found themselves in the media spotlight once again as they navigated a high-profile legal battle. The courtroom proceedings, already gripping public attention, took a dramatic turn with the couple's arrival. However, Rihanna, known for her composed demeanor, managed to maintain her signature poise even as the frenzy around the case intensified. The global superstar, determined to support her partner, avoided the press by taking a discreet entrance into the courthouse through the underground parking lot. Inside the courtroom, she sat beside A$AP Rocky's mother and sister, offering her quiet yet firm support. The significance of her presence was undeniable. She wasn't just there as a spectator but as a symbol of solidarity amid an ongoing legal storm. Meanwhile, A$AP Rocky's arrival at the courthouse was anything but subtle. Unlike Rihanna, who evaded media attention, he walked straight into a chaotic scene outside. The moment he stepped out of his vehicle, he was immediately swarmed by cameras and reporters shouting questions. Security struggled to control the crowd as journalists pressed in, eager for a statement. One persistent question echoed through the commotion: "What does it mean to have Rihanna here supporting you?" Despite the media onslaught, Rocky remained silent, maintaining a serious expression as he made his way into the courtroom. Once inside, Rihanna listened intently to the proceedings. Every testimony, every statement, every accusation, she absorbed it all with a mix of quiet concern and unwavering support. However, as the alleged victim, A$AP Rocky, took the stand, her expression seemed to shift. Witnesses noted that she appeared slightly irritated as Rocky described the moment when A$AP Rocky allegedly fired the gun. Rocky's testimony painted a dramatic picture. He claimed the entire scene looked surreal, almost cinematic. "It kind of looked like a movie," he said. According to him, A$AP Rocky pointed the gun downward before firing the first shot. The gravity of the allegations could not be ignored, as Rocky faced serious felony charges, 2 counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. If convicted, he could be sentenced to as many as 24 years in prison. Despite the intense nature of the testimony, Rihanna remained composed. Her presence in the courtroom, however, was not lost on anyone, including the judge and jury. The courtroom was a place of law, where emotions had to be kept in check. While Rihanna's support was evident, legal experts suggested that the court would be wary of any distractions that could arise from the presence of such a high-profile celebrity. Outside of court, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky continued to project unity. Just the night before, the couple was spotted leaving a restaurant in Los Angeles at around 11:30 p.m. Their public outing, despite the looming trial, sent a clear message: they were standing strong together. Rihanna even took a moment to interact with a fan, displaying her usual warmth. When a fan approached her car, asking for an autograph tattoo, Rihanna turned the casual interaction into a heartfelt conversation. "Do you have kids?" she asked. Upon hearing that the fan had a daughter, she smiled and encouraged, "Did you tattoo her name?" When the fan confirmed, Rihanna responded with approval, "Good. Yeah, you stick with that one." This brief moment of normalcy in the midst of a legal storm showcased Rihanna's ability to stay grounded even in the most intense situations. But as the trial progressed, the real battle was unfolding inside the courtroom, where A$AP Rocky's fate would be determined. As the trial continued, tensions inside the courtroom remained high. The prosecution aimed to establish a clear narrative of what had allegedly transpired, presenting witness testimonies and evidence to support their claims. A$AP Rocky's account of the incident was central to the case, and the courtroom listened intently as he recounted the alleged confrontation. According to Rocky, the situation escalated quickly. He claimed that A$AP Rocky not only threatened him but also brandished a firearm before firing shots in his direction. The prosecution argued that this was a deliberate act of aggression, pointing to forensic evidence and witness statements that aligned with Rocky's version of events. On the other hand, A$AP Rocky's legal team worked to dismantle the prosecution's case, emphasizing inconsistencies in the testimonies and questioning the credibility of the allegations. They argued that Rocky's claims were exaggerated and that the situation was not as clear-cut as the prosecution suggested. Rocky's attorneys maintained that their client had not acted with malicious intent and that the evidence presented did not definitively prove the accusations against him. As the proceedings unfolded, Rihanna remained a silent observer, but her body language occasionally spoke volumes. While she maintained her composure, there were moments when she seemed visibly frustrated, whether at the testimony itself or the way the case was being handled. Given her immense influence and global recognition, legal analysts speculated on whether her presence could indirectly impact public perception of the trial. Outside the courthouse, the media continued to speculate on the case's potential outcome. Reporters dissected every detail, from Rihanna's expressions in court to A$AP Rocky's demeanor. Social media was also abuzz with discussions, with fans taking sides and debating the validity of the allegations. If convicted, A$AP Rocky faced severe legal consequences, with a possible sentence of up to 24 years in prison. Such an outcome would not only affect his career but also his personal life, including his relationship with Rihanna and their growing family. The stakes were undeniably high, and both his legal team and supporters were keenly aware of what was on the line. Despite the serious nature of the charges, Rocky remained composed throughout the trial, occasionally glancing toward Rihanna and his family for reassurance. The couple's unity in the face of adversity was evident, but it remained to be seen how the legal battle would ultimately unfold. As the trial progressed, both sides prepared for the next phase of the proceedings. More testimonies were expected, and legal experts anticipated that the defense would present its case with full force in the coming sessions. The outcome remained uncertain, but one thing was clear: this case was far from over. For now, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky continued to present a united front, standing firm against the scrutiny and legal challenges ahead. The world watched closely, waiting to see how the case would develop and what it would mean for the couple's future.